Now, when it comes to entry-level AKs and or more budget-minded guns, CYMA is a brand that definitely is synonymous with really good quality AKs for the price, and this CYMA AK74 KTR is definitely no different. Now, this gun happens to sit a little more on the pricier side of CYMA's pricing scale at $200, but it is currently on sale right now for $139.99. But you probably want to know, what am I going to be getting for that price tag? And today we're going to go ahead and break down this gun, give you all the nitty-gritties to give you guys exactly what you're going to be getting right out of the box. Now, when it comes to affordable AKs, a lot of you guys out there are probably very familiar with the CYMA brand. CYMA has been producing some very high quality AKs at a very reasonable price point for quite some time, and are honestly one of the better platforms to pick a starting gun to upgrade from, in my personal opinion. Now, CYMA's metal bodies and their overall externals are very strong and sturdy, and like this CYMA AK74 KTR, they also produce kind of a bit of a more mid-range gun. This price tag on this gun sits usually around $200, but at Airsoft Megastore currently right now it is on sale for $139.99, which in my personal opinion is probably one of the better deals you can possibly find on the website. So today we're going to go ahead and jump into this CYMA KTR and find out what makes this thing amazing for the price, and give you guys the nitty-gritty on what's going down on the internals as well as how the gun performs. So now, as you can see here, we do have a side folding stock, and the button to engage that is right here. This is good for two reasons. The first reason being, if you're going in and out of vehicles, it makes getting in and out a lot easier considering the overall length of the gun. Additionally, if you try to add a suppressor to this and put it into a gun bag, you may run into some issues with the overall length, so this helps cut down a little bit on that for transportation purposes. On this side, there is a sling attachment point, which is really nice for attaching those slings, obviously. And you're going to have a steel receiver as well as a steel dust cover. Now, internally, it is a version 3 gearbox that is completely Tokyo Marui compatible, so you can swap out any of the parts to your heart's desire to upgrade this into a really awesome machine. Standard AK grip, as well as a 500 round high capacity magazine. Moving a bit farther forward, we are going to have a Riz unit up here. Now, this KTR, the reason why it gets that name is from Krebs, from the research that I could find. Krebs built a gas block front sight post that looks very clean and integrates well with the rail system, so you're going to have that built into the gun automatically. Additionally, you do have a full steel barrel on the outside, and on the tip of the gun, we are rocking some 14mm counterclockwise threading, and this is really important to me, and I think this is what makes this gun really awesome, is you can simply swap this for any of your M4 style flash hiders, so you could put on suppressors very easily, or any additional customization options that you want to add. Now, moving back from the flash hider, inside of the steel outer barrel is going to be a 400mm inner barrel. Now, this is really awesome because it's going to give you some pretty decent range and some dang good accuracy for the 6.03 tolerance that it is. Overall, when I was shooting the gun, it had a very consistent hop, and the gun shot really well at 400 FPS with a .20 BB. Additionally, the gun does have a side AK mount, which is pretty awesome because of what CYMA has put into the box. On top of that, the gun is wired to the top, so your battery will go inside of your dust cover. So that pretty much covers the features of the gun, so let's talk a little bit more about the accessories and what comes in the box. Now, as far as what comes in the box from CYMA is going to be your pretty standard fare. You got a 1200 mAh 8.4 volt NiCad battery, and on a full charge, this should get you through a day no problem. Additionally, it obviously comes with the battery charger. Now, something you probably didn't expect is a side optic mount. Obviously, this mounts to the side of the gun, and it's going to allow you to put on some bigger optics if you want to do something like that, or simply run your red dots and hollows. Now, if you wanted to turn this gun into more of a DMR, now you have the option to put a longer range scope on there. But as with all things Airsoft, this just allows you to customize your gun in a ton of different ways that you would not be able to before. I do want to mention one thing though. If this is on the gun, because of where it's placed in the gun, you may have some issues taking off the dust cover to get to your battery compartment. So if your battery happens to die on the field, you will need to take off that scope and then replace it, obviously. But with that being said, it is still a really awesome feature from them out of the box. So overall, I think this gun for the CYMA KTR is a really good deal, and the features you're getting out of the box are simply stunning. Now, I get a lot of questions on what I would do to run this gun personally, and I would only add a couple of things. Probably a low profile red dot, as well as a vertical grip, and twitch out the flash hider for something a little more aggressive, or potentially a suppressor, depending upon how crazy I wanted to get with it. But I have to say that the CYMA KTR is a very, very good gun out of the box, and for only $140 is a crazy good deal. So if you're in the market for an AK, definitely give this one a look, as I don't think they'll be in stock for too much longer, as they are probably going to move very quickly at this price. So guys, I hope you appreciate the overview, and if you guys want to see more of these or want to see a particular gun, how about a specific gun, let us know in the comments below, and we'll try to get to that as soon as we can. So hope you guys are having fun out there on the fields, and as always, play safe.